Hi, and welcome back. One of the questions that I always get in my classes is that what happens if self-managed teams lack motivation? In this video, we will deep dive on the topic of what motivation actually is and how you can increase motivation in your team members. Daniel Pink, one of my favorite authors, wrote a great book. It's called Drive, The Surprising Truth About What Really Motivates Us. A link to a great talk from him is found at the bottom of this video. In that book, Daniel Pink talks about research that he has done. He actually did some meta-analysis, which means he went through the research of many other researchers, sociologists, psychologists, and economists. His research or his meta-analysis was all about the topic of motivation. He wanted to understand what truly drives our intrinsic motivation. When we look at traditional management, what comes to mind is usually a carrots and sticks approach to motivating people. For good behavior, you get a carrot and a reward. For bad behavior, you get a punishment, being the stick. This way of motivating people only works for rudimentary cognitive skills. For example, if you have to run a certain distance, or if you have to throw a ball through a hoop. The moment you want people's creativity, knowledge, and passion, a carrots and sticks approach to motivating them not only doesn't work, it actually has the contrary effect. This means that people that are incentivized by carrots and sticks, but you want them to do something really cognitive, something creative, perform worse than people who don't receive that carrot and stick motivation. So what works if the traditional approach doesn't? Based on Daniel Pink's research is three things: autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Let's look at each of them one by one. Autonomy is the ability to decide how you're going to do your work. It gives a lot of decision-making authority to you as an individual with regards to how you do your work on a daily basis. When we talk about self-management, for example in Scrum teams, it's actually addressing that piece, the autonomy. The team is allowed to not only decide how much work they're going to deliver in a certain period of time, but also how they're going to deliver that work. And that drives up their motivation. Next one, mastery. Mastery is the ability to get better at what you do. In Scrum, as an example, the retrospectives, but also the review, drive our mastery. It's all about becoming better and better at how we work, but also what we deliver for our customers. And that approach to mastery intrinsically drives up our motivation. Last one on the list, and maybe the most important one, is purpose. If you know what you're working for, and purpose is never money. Purpose is if you know that what you're working on has an actual impact on people, has an actual impact on society, has an actual impact on your organization, then you are motivated. What I see happen in many organizations is that people do not know what the purpose of the organization, the product development initiative, and their team is. And if all of those things are unknown, of course people are not truly motivated. So one thing you can do as a leader, as an agile coach, or a scrum master, or even as a product owner, is to make sure people know why are they doing the work that they're doing. Show them who will ultimately benefit from their work. And uncouple this from we're going to make more money, because that's not the biggest motivator. That's again a carrot and sticks approach to motivation. I highly encourage you to take a few moments and watch Daniel Pink's video. It's not only a great topic, it's also great in how they produce the video itself. I hope this brief video about motivation gives you a much better understanding of what truly drives our intrinsic motivation and helps you motivate your team much better using autonomy, mastery, and purpose. See you in our next video.